Hello there. I'm Brad Loomis, professional natural bodybuilder and master powerlifter. I'm a contest prep coach for powerlifters and cosmetic athletes with 3D Muscle Journey. I'm also sponsored by AST Sports Science and proud to represent their brand. However, that's not all that I am. I'm also a devoted family man, a CAT scan tech, and a devout Catholic. A life like mine is not at all glamorous, at least not as some would lead you to believe. Don't get me wrong, there are some high points, but it's mostly just a lot of hard work. And it's quite boring, especially for a guy like me, with below average genetics for bodybuilding and only putting up average to maybe above average numbers in powerlifting. However, that didn't really matter to me. I love my life as a family man, and I love my life as a coach. However, I really love to train. I don't train to compete. I compete on occasion because I love to train. And this is my grind.
Hey, 3DMJers, Coach Brad here. Sorry, it's been a little while. In fact, it's been a long while since I've updated the vlog, but thought we'd give you a quick summary of the impromptu meet that took place this last weekend. So I was not planning on doing this meet. In fact, with the little rib injury that I've been having right here, I've really not deadlifted much at all. And just recently, only within the last 3 months, started snatch grip deadlifting once a week. So overall, I guess you could argue that training volume was up a little bit with the deadlift, but still was not really feeling prepared to do a meet. So as it turns out, somebody canceled doing the USAPL Southwest Regionals this last weekend. And so the owner of the gym said there's a spot open. If I'd like to do it, I'd be welcome. So I decided, why not? To be honest, this last block of training for both squat and bench press has been stellar, and I was kind of itching to test them under competition standards anyway, so I figured, yeah, count me in. So basically, in a nutshell, I didn't make weight. I only had a 4-day time period to cut weight, and so I cut down from, roughly, I had to cut to 83 kilos. So I started out about 85.5 kilos, and I barely missed weight. I weighed in at 83.6. So I had to do the 93s, first time ever, but I was okay with that. I was not about to go running around the block and sweating out and spitting in a cup and all that kind of stuff, because I knew it was only going to drain my strength. So I was good with just competing in the 93s. The only 93 kilo lifter that was in the 80s. And needless to say, the meet went very well, very well. I planned to just do a very conservative opener on my deadlift, and just, if I needed to, snatch grip something very doable, something to just get my total. And then, as it turned out, that was the best lift of the whole meet. After warming up and taking copious amounts of Advil, it felt really good, and so I decided to go ahead and forego doing the snatch grip deadlift and go ahead and do my competition deadlift, and opened up with basically 225 kilos, which is 496 pounds, which was very easy, and really the only pain I felt was putting it down. So made a nice big jump to 240 kilos, which I have it written down here somewhere, but I've lost it. I think it's about 529 pounds, I want to say. Again, it was super easy. And so by this time, my confidence was very high. And my personal best, lifetime personal best, was 250 kg, which is 551 pounds. So my third attempt, I went ahead and put in 252.5, which is 556 pounds. And that really was moderately easy. That was probably an RPE of about 9, at most. So yeah, the meet went fantastic. Lifetime PR in the deadlift, lifetime PR for a total. Been chasing 1,300 total for about 5 years now. Finally got it. I think my total ended up being 1,311 pounds, and the meet went really well. Went 8 for 9, missed 1 bench press, got 1 light. And so that was no good. Final bench press was 303 pounds. That was my second attempt. I got the 1 white light on 308. And then my final squat was a meet PR, not a, it wasn't a lifetime PR or a gym PR, I guess you might say. But it was a meet PR, 205 kilos, which is 452 pounds. So went 452, 303, 556.5 on the day for, I think it's a 1311 total. Sorry if I'm wrong. And yeah, it was a fantastic meet. So a lot of fun. Next up for me is just more training. Got some kind of research to do, I guess you might say, kind of looking at the interesting aspect of just over the last 20 months, a falling amount of deadlift volume, just a slight upturn here now that I can snatch grip deadlift. So I'm going to train that way with sub-maximal loads using a snatch grip deadlift for a long time, at least until this thing completely goes away, and then just continue progressing in my squat and my deadlift. But yeah, really no competitions on the horizon. I only usually compete about once or twice a year anyway. So it's just going to be back to training, and then also just doing a little bit of research on these recent trends that Brad seems to be an outlier in. So hope you enjoyed the vlog, and maybe we'll be posting up something a little more frequently now that we have some good information we can put out to you guys. So thanks again for watching, and God bless.